So we're starting with my brows already done because, as I said before, Dollar Tree, or at least the ones that I went to, didn't have the brow products or the type that I use, which is brow pencil. They did have brow kits, which I'll put that on the screen now, but you know, I typically use a pencil. So the one that I use is this one here. It's the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in medium brown, and then I smooth my brows down with this little brow wax. So that's what I did already. Only thing left to do is highlight my brows. So now we can take out what I got. So I got two different concealer options because I wasn't sure which one would fit me. This one's like a tan beige, and then this one is a medium deep. They're both by Be Pure. So one is the Hydrating Under Eye Concealer with Hyaluronic Acid, and the other one is the Essentially Ageless Hydrating Serum Concealer. This one also has hyaluronic acid. So let's see, open them up and see which one looks better. The two concealers, I'm gonna put them, oops, I feel like I broke my nail just now. Put them on the back of my hand so you can see which one looks like it'll be better for highlighting under my brows or priming my lid. So they didn't have a lot of brushes, so I'm gonna be using just the brushes that I normally have. Now that I look at them, they're both actually pretty similar. This one is more cool toned, I feel like, or neutral toned, and this one is, I guess you could say, warm. So I guess it's up to me. Maybe I'll try one on each eye, you know. So let me get an angle brush. And of course it looks like, do I not have an angle brush? Very weird. And this is a flat one, but I need an angled one. Okay. This is typically bigger than I would normally use, but you know. I'm gonna try the neutral one first, and I do have a mirror here, so that's where I'm gonna look. Just to highlight under my brow. Carve them out, if you will. So this one was the Instant Ageless one, and I feel like that kind of faded into obscurity. That one, you know, went a little, disappeared pretty fast. I mean, it wasn't really a lot on the brush. So now we're gonna, on this side, we're gonna try the other one, which is the Hydrating. And it's honestly just to highlight under my brows. So it doesn't need to be like very potent. Okay. This one I probably had a bit more on the brush, but it's okay. We can also use what's left to prime my lid because we're going to be doing eyeshadow today. Alright, where's the brush that I use for this normally? I think it's this one. Alright, so I'm just going to blend it out. Okay, after blending, they do look pretty similar, so honestly, you can go with either one, but since we still have some of the other one on my hand, I'm just gonna put that on my lid to prime. I didn't really see an eyeshadow primer, so that's why I'm just gonna prime with this concealer. And if you don't know, that is another way to prime, and I'm just gonna get that from underneath my eye, because it's gonna bug me seeing it there. Okay. I'm just using my finger to blend it out. Now to set that, I will be taking, this is the Be Pure Infused Pressed Face Powder. Be Pure is a big line that's there. There's also a lot of LA colors. But yeah, this is the Be Pure. It's a translucent powder. So I'm just gonna use another pencil. Like I said, these brushes, they didn't have these at Dollar Tree, but they are pretty affordable. The ones that I'm using right now, these are from Amazon. They're a marble and rose gold. So I'm just gonna use this to set my lid and then under the brow so that it's not like running or anything. And it is, I think it's green tea infused. Yes, green tea infused. I'm looking on the label. It's a nice pressed powder. I don't typically use a lot of pressed powder right now, but it's really nice. So I'm using that to just set my lid and under my brow. Okay, nice and set. It is like a little hard to get this open, so forewarned on that, you know, be careful with your nails. For eyeshadow today, we're going to be using this palette. It is by LA Colors. It is the Just Vibing collection. This is the Always Down color one. It's the more grayish one. The reason that this is already open and like this was already open is because this was a separate Dollar Tree trip. So with that, I got the powder, I got this, and then the setting spray that I'm using today. But yes, this is the palette we're going to be using. So let me open it up. This is the Color Story. It's like a grayish, cool tone, taupey type of thing. So let me get a fluffy brush. And we're going to go in with this color here. I'm going to start that in the crease for a transition color and probably move it onto the lid. And I do apologize if you hear like a background noise. Like my neighbors either next to me and above me have been just making a lot of noise today. And I try to move to an area of the house of my apartment that isn't as noisy, but then it seems like they go to that area. So it's just a little annoying. Later brush. We're gonna go in, let's try this one first. And pat that on the inner to the center of the lid. I'm gonna try the brush first because you can always deepen up shimmers with your like using your finger or spraying your brush. Looks good. And I guess we could do should we do the silver in like the inner corner? We can do that maybe later after I finish the rest of my face. Okay, I like that. And what I'm gonna do is take that same little brush and maybe get like a teeny bit of the blackish color and just dab it to deepen the outer part. Looking good. All right, so I guess now we can go on with liner. Oops, sorry, moving the little table that I'm sitting by. Okay, so liner, I decided to get this. This is the LA Colors liquid eyeliner. It has an ultra fine brush. I'm not really a fan typically of these types of brushes, but they didn't have any other liner that I've seen. So I usually like felt tip liners. So I fixed them. I still think this one looks a little ugly, but it's fine. We're done. Like I said, I don't really like these because it doesn't really give you a lot of control. I think if I could find my, I don't know. I just gotta take my time with this. I will continue to use it probably. So, all right. So for the most part, the eyes are done. I did get lashes. They're here. These are by Ioni. They're like, I want to say half lashes, which would be interesting. So I'm going to put those on. And then the mascara that I decided to get is this. It's by Beauty Intuition. It's a bold mascara. So we're going to do that. Open it up. So this is it. Oh, the packaging looks good. Oh, I thought it was not, I thought they had misspelled mascara, but okay. The wand is pretty big. So let me get my lash glue and then I'll be right back. They did have lash glue there, but I just be feeling like I will use my normal glue. Sorry. All right, so I do have my glue. They did have lash glue there. I think it was by Be Pure, but I just decided to just use my normal glue. My nail is tripping again. It's the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive, the latex free one, formaldehyde free. I decided to use this one, and like I said, we're gonna be using these half lashes. But first, we're gonna put on some mascara, and this is by, like I said, Beauty Intuition. This is what it looks like. It is the bold one. They did have, I think, volumizing, and they did have another one, but we're gonna apply this to my lashes first. It has a chemical-y smell, but I mean, it's mascara. It's not supposed to have like a specific smell. Maybe I should have curled my lashes. Sorry, someone outside is like having a loud conversation. This is like always when you're trying to film, so everyone just wants to be loud and make noise. When I'm in my room this time, and now they're in the room making noise. Okay, mascara's on. Now I'm going to put these lashes on, so I'm not going to do that on camera because it takes me a minute, so I'll be back when I'm done. Lashes are on. Ugh. I can't really say that I really like them. It was a bit of a struggle, particularly with this eye, because I don't know. I think the band is a little bit too flexible. Like, it doesn't stay put when you start putting them on. Like, I feel like you have to keep maneuvering them, and I don't know. I wasn't really feeling that, but they're on. They look okay. I'm not really, like I said, I don't know. I like them. Maybe it's because they're more dramatic than I'm used to, but I'm just gonna blend them a little bit with some mascara. I did use the tweezers to kind of switch them together, but they're on. I'll wait till the end of the video to pass my judgment, but they're on. Now we can move on to foundation. I only got one foundation option because all the other ones that they had were either too light or too dark, because they actually had this new little one that I seen. It was by LA Colors, I believe. It was like a liquid foundation, like a dropper type, but this is the one I got. It is by Candy Moyo. It's a moisturizing foundation. This is dark one, and this was the closest that I seen. It's probably gonna be too light. I can already see, like, looking at the packaging, so I'm probably gonna have to mix it with another foundation that I already have, just to kind of get my color match. And in the hindsight, I should have bought the one that was darker to mix these two, but we're gonna see. Let me grab my other foundation just to be on the safe side. The other foundation is this one. It is by The Body Shop. It's a fresh nude foundation. I'm probably gonna use majority the Dollar Tree one, and if I feel like it's not dark enough, or if this one is too light, then I'll add a smidgen of. Actually, let me get my sponge. Got my sponge. Great. Now I need to dry my hand. Okay, so here we are. Let's just, yeah, it's probably gonna be too light, but it's okay. We're gonna use the sponge and get it in. It has it smells like foundation, basically. Yeah, this is probably gonna be too light, but it's okay. Let's dab it on. Yeah, I can already see it's too ashy. Oh, what is going on with this light? Stay on. I don't know what that was. Light turned off. It's actually not looking that bad on camera, but IRL I can see that it looks a bit ashy. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the other foundation because it does give in a little ashy overcast. So I'm just gonna put some of that on my hand because this is really warm. and just add a little bit of that to my face just to kind of balance it out, because I don't want it to have an overcast. Yeah, just to kind of warm it up a little bit, you know. That looks better. Okay, I only had to use like a little bit of that. Like I said, if I had bought the other darker foundation, it would have been fine, but because I knew I had this dark one that I wasn't using, that's why I was like, it's fine. Just buying the one foundation option, because I was like, well, I have a darker one that I don't use because it's too dark for me, because it's more like my summer shade. So I tried to get the bulk of, like I said at the beginning, of items from the Dollar Tree, so that you could realistically, you can get an almost a full face. Because, or if you get to a bigger Dollar Tree that has more options, more color options, then, you know, or if you do like an order, you probably could get your shade. Yeah, the lipstick, the lip gloss line. Ha! Cute. Okay, that's good. Yeah, just trying to get it really blended so it doesn't look so gray. Maybe I'll change the lighting. Hold on. Okay. Now that looks a bit better. Yeah, that doesn't look so bad. Okay. Now, let me just wipe this off so I don't get this on my clothes. Okay. Like I said, for the most part, if your shade is like in the middle, and this says dark 1, and it's not nearly as warm as this one. But again, if I were to get the darker liquid foundation that I seen, I would have definitely got my true color match without having, you know, but I used something that I already had. So I saved the, you know, saved the $1.25. All right, so now let's go into concealer. So like I said, we're going back. We have two different ones. I forgot which one was the warmer one. I think it was this one. Let me just go back again. That was a neutral. We're probably gonna have to mix them together like we did with foundation. And yeah. They're really not either one my shade. But let's just do a dab of this. Oops, that was a little bit too much. I definitely used too much, so I'm trying to spread it. That's definitely gonna be too light. I can already tell. But it's okay. And we're gonna use a swipe of this one. I'm gonna have to mix some of that foundation to make this work. I already know, so I'm gonna use this to kind of like blend them together. Yeah, this is definitely too light for me. And the light went off again. I'm not understanding why this light keeps going off. Maybe I need to charge it, but I mean, I haven't used it in a minute, so I don't know why it keeps going off. All right, so let me just put a little bit of the foundation on the back of my hand and just dab into that, like just a little bit, just to add a little warmth. Okay, now I'm gonna blend this and I will be back. We had to move set because the sun was setting, it was really overcast in the room, and the LED light kept turning off for whatever reason, and it was really annoying me. Right now, I had to get a good setup because the camera kept trying to fall. So I'm gonna try to finish this video so I can go sit down. So we're in my bathroom right now. Hopefully the plumbing doesn't start making a whole bunch of noise, and then also my neighbors, because they're already making a lot of noise, hopefully they don't continue. So we have blended out under my eye. I dropped my powder and messed that up. It's cracked a little bit, but we're gonna try to push through. Use this little brush and try to set under my eye before it starts creasing with this. I don't know if I'm gonna set my whole face with this because it is a little warm in this bathroom. That's why I didn't want to come in here. But I did turn the AC on, but I feel like the AC is messing up. So it's still a little bit warmer than it normally would be. So just going to try to set with the pressed powder. I don't like how that lash is making it look like something's under my eye. Okay. I was going to use my sponge, but I don't know. I think I left it in the room. So for everything else, we're going to try to... They didn't have a loose powder, so I got this one that I already had. It's the Wet n Wild Translucent. I don't know. I did poke some holes, but I don't know if they're big enough, so I don't want to open the whole thing. Like, take this off because then it gets messy. Actually, no. We're just going to keep using the one from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to use a bigger brush to try to set it, everything else. Now that we have set our face, we can try to contour. And I say try because I don't know. So these are more products that are not from the Dollar Tree because the color options that they had, I didn't think they would work for me. So I'm using a combination of different ones. So this one is the Contourization book. I believe I talked about this before in another video. Is by TheCrayonCase.com, which was a gift from my sister. So I'm going to be using this to kind of contour with. So I'm using this brush. I don't typically contour like that, so we're going to see. I'm going to start off with this lighter brown or medium brown just to try to contour a little bit. Just you know, chisel a little bit. I don't really use my nose that much. I was just gonna use a little bit on my nose. You know, just because I be seeing the girlies do that. Put a little bit on the temples. You know, just something slight because I'm not really a contour gal like that. You know, just to chisel it a little bit. And I feel like it's good like that. Sorry, I need to wash my hair. I need to do my hair. Let's do a little bit of highlight just for the sake of doing it. So we're using another brush. This one is by BH Cosmetics and this palette is by BH Cosmetics. It is, no, actually no. Let's use the Black Radiance one because it has a highlight in here. And it's going to be this one here because this is for women of color. So let's use a little bit of that on the cheek. Again, I'm not really a big highlight gal. I'll use a little bit of highlight here and there. So I'm going to use that. It's more on the lighter side. Like it's more like neutral gold. And again, I wanted to try to keep it drugstore / affordable, but everyone knows about Crayon Case. That's why I used that one. I also had another palette by BH Cosmetics, but I didn't use that one. And again, or for contouring, you could just use this, which is, it is the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. It has a contour, sculpting, and a highlight. So you could, it's a 3-in-1 right here. So instead of using the Contourization notebook, you could just use this. Or if your Dollar Tree has color options for you, you could use that. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more of a brighter highlight. Okay, now I gotta blend that out. I'm gonna use I feel like that's good enough for me. Carefully. And now we're going to set. Sorry, I like putting things away. Alright, so we're going to set with a setting spray. This is the, I think it's La Mercerie. It's a matte setting spray. You can find it at the Dollar Tree. So you shake it. Like a regular setting spray. I'm gonna cover my eyes so that my lashes and stuff don't get caught up. So let's do this. Set. And then just lightly mist. Alright. To matte. Okay. I'm gonna use my fan. Well, I wasn't gonna use my fan. But, and now we're done. I feel like it looks good. Had a bit of a dropsies. I did drop my powder, so I'm gonna end up getting another one just to keep this one at home because I don't want it to crack even further, or I'll put it like in a sandwich bag on its own so that it doesn't get everywhere. But I did like the powder. I do feel like it gave a bit, like it was a smooth base, so I do like this. I do recommend. It's the Be Pure Infused the pressed face powder. I do recommend that. I did like the setting spray. I do love the size of it. So it's perfect for like an on-the-go kit, or if you know, need a travel one. This one's good. I did like that. Also from the Dollar Tree, obviously everything mostly was from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna take everything out of my pocket because I didn't want to drop anything else because I was having the dropsies. So I do like this eyeshadow palette. I do feel like, I mean, obviously you have to build the color up, and obviously if you use like a real eyeshadow base, like a regular one, it will work better. But again, this was the Just Vibing palette. I do like it. The color story is nice. So using a real base, a good base, would be good for that. Foundation, maybe if they had my shade, I would like it more. But again, if you just have other foundations that might be a little bit darker, or buy multiples, you could get your perfect shade. I do feel like it was easy to blend, so I will give it a yes. Just maybe a no for the color. But again, if you get to a bigger one, I'm gonna say a no to this because it wasn't my shade, but it was blendable, easily blendable. So I will say yes for that. Just try to find your shade. And the foundation, the concealers, I felt like they were both good. I guess again, just get the right shade for you, because they were both too light for me, so I still ended up having to mix it with another foundation. But you just do if you want this type of form or the wand. They're both good for blending. Put that on the yes side. Although I initially did not like the applicator for this because of the control, I do feel like it is a nice black liner, so I would recommend this. And the lashes, like I said, I don't know if I really like how flexible the band was, and this is the first time trying these lashes, or any lashes from the Dollar Tree, so maybe trying the full ones. They did have like LA Colors Lash ones. These are, like I said, a different brand. I will list them down below. So maybe it was just the brand per se that I wasn't really a fan of. The like the one was too flexible in my opinion, maybe. But then maybe that's just me. I did like the mascara. I do like the wand. I guess I can say I felt like they gave my lashes a bit of a lift, like they were big without the lashes on. I will try them another day. Try this mascara without when I don't do falsies, just to see if I feel like they really made my lashes look good. And honestly, when you look in the video, you can see how my lashes look before I put the false ones on. I do feel like I like them. So, and the other thing, I think that was it from the Dollar Tree. Other thing I got was this little roller ball per fragrance. Let's see how it is. This one is strawberry. They had other scents, and this is also by Be Pure. It's a glitter roller ball. I just noticed that it was glitter. I don't know how I feel about that, but let's see if it smells like strawberry. Okay, it's a little hard to open. Do you not twist it? Okay, there we go. Had to get it going. Alright, so let's put it on. Ooh, it definitely, let's see. It's a strawberry. It smells good. No, how long it lasts, I don't know. It's only $1. And it's a faint hint of glitter. It's not like a glitter bomb, but it does smell good. So I do recommend that as well. But thank you guys for watching and tuning into the channel. Thank you guys for rocking out with me, staying with me, even though I haven't been consistent with uploading. But I'm going to get better, guys. I will, hopefully this week, you'll see another gaming video this Friday from me. Trying to stay consistent. But again, thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more videos. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Deuces. With me. Little sweet